We now welcome in our guy, CP, the Fanchise of KnicksFanTV and SNY's The Putback. And CP, back-to-back wins for the Knicks after losing 4 straight. What has gotten into them over these last 2?
Chelsea, coming into this week, the Knicks were on a 4-game losing streak, but over these last 2 games, the Knicks have just brought their A game. I mean, they've had some tough matchups against the Cavaliers and the Boston Celtics. Their stars are leading the way in Julius Randle and Jalen Brunson. The team as a whole has increased their effort and intensity, and the bench, the Knicks bench, which has been an issue in previous weeks, has come to play. You saw in their win over the Cavaliers, Isaiah Hartenstein with 2 clutch blocks. Emmanuel quickly has been lighting it up on both ends, averaging 15 points per game on 52% shooting over his last 10 games. And how about Miles McBride in their win over the Celtics? 3 big steals in the second half, which gave that Knicks bench a boost, and it's lifting up the entire team.
Yeah, for sure. It's been a big team effort. And speaking of Julius Randle, he scored 36 and 37 in those last 2 games. He had 8 threes against the Cavs. The 2023 NBA All-Star reserves haven't been announced yet, but he's sure playing like one.
If Julius Randle does not make it to Utah as an All-Star, it will be highway robbery because he is back to being the guy that won the Most Improved Player award for the Knicks 2 years ago. I mean, Julius Randle in their win over the Celtics, 36 points. Destroyed Al Horford, posterized both Horford and Jason Tatum, and he's just being able to score on all 3 levels. The Jalen Brunson effect on Julius Randle's game has certainly been noticeable, and Randle's just playing fast and loose, and he just seems to be in a much better place mentally. You know, New York is a very tough place to play, and it really wore on him last year, but this year he's in a good place. He's meditating before each game, and he seems to be in a good spot right now.
Yeah, definitely stepping up to the plate. All right, now the Knicks head to the Nets. They take them on. Aside from being, without Kevin Durant, and that's a challenge for the Nets, how could this next game for the Knicks be different, especially because they've lost 8 straight to Brooklyn?
They've lost 8 straight to the Nets, but it's not just Kevin Durant that's out yet. Ben Simmons, who's questionable in this game with a knee injury. TJ Warren is doubtful with a leg injury as well. So the Knicks have a good chance to topple a shorthanded Nets team, but they've got to get the job done because Kyrie Irving is a guy that the Knicks will have to tangle with. I believe Quentin Grimes will draw that assignment. Kyrie with 5 straight games of 30+. And not just Kyrie Irving, look out for Nick Claxton. He's having a monster year, not just on the defensive end as a Defensive Player of the Year candidate, but offensively, he has stepped his game up. So Jericho Sims will have his work cut out for him. But for the Nets, I don't see one player on that Nets team that can handle Julius Randle in single coverage right now. So it'll be very interesting to see if Jacque Vaughn chooses to double Julius early, make him make some decisions early, and hope to force some turnovers and get him a little bit flustered.
Yeah, talking about assignments, Kyrie had 40 against the Pistons, even though they lost that game. And Nick Claxton, a career high 27 against them. So that'd be big for the Knicks. All right, thanks, CP.
No problem.